So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the...
Honest! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Burn is there, and he can get that clear. Rummenigge.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ooh, a delicate chip through, and he was quick to react. Bellingham. Looking here to chip it through. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi.
Cafu really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Burn tries to clear. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please...
Honest! Del Piero, a true great in every sense of the word. He's picked his way through. Neymar. Can he put it away? Goal! Manchester United!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, what a ball! It's Drogba! He's going for goal! Worth a try, but not this time.
Rice really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
And that has been cleared. Camavinga. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. Burn deals with that comfortably. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Messi. Cafu. Now it's Bellingham. Shot could be on. Just somewhat off target. Backward it goes. And it's Roberto Carlos.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Del Piero. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, important interception. Bellingham. Rummenigge. There's the shot! And that has been clubbed away. So, third corner of the game. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Adams picks it up from the goal kick. Del Piero. Quality ball. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham. And we've reached half-time. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
And the ball's a good one here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free. Now Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Messi. Makaleli. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Oh, well played, well played. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way. He's got the shot away! And again the keeper stands strong.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
So their fourth corner of the game. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge. No, he's not getting his way this time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's a key interception. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And he was alert to it.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pinches it off him. Mbappe. Now it's Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that looks a decent... Real chance! And he's there to get it away. Byrne getting this one clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Rummenigge. Mbappe! Hits one! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Back into the middle. And he's been shifted off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that's just the goalkeeper to beat. Great chance! They've done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
After 75 minutes is...
And it didn't take him long.
7.
Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Could be danger here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nicely weighted ball. That has not gone well. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's found a way through. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Rice calmly anticipates. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, what a ball he's in here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's gone loose.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He is through here. Soboslai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Big header! The last act of the game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. As you can see, we've already started here. McTominay is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And Vardy! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He gets big! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now there's a fine ball. Great hit! So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, just skips, shapes to shoot! And he's straight offside.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Clips it so gently. Dumfries. Zielinski.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a sharp pass. Pavard deals with that comfortably. Rummenigge! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's gone out for a throw-in. To Michelis. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Time and again they are repelled. Di Marco. Çalhanoğlu. Martinez. Martinez! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's had it taken off him. Shot could be on. There's the hit! Oh, taken with style!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Now it's Tura. Pavard. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Dumfries. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Now it's Vardy. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Zielinski. Now that's well seen too. McTominay. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Martinez. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's a lovely, neat pass. He could be in here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. This possibly the last play of the half. Pavard attempts a clearance. Çalhanoğlu. Martinez. He's found a way through. Oh, important interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Madrid have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. Here we go again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi's cross. It's a clearance, but not much of one.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Rummenigge! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now the finish! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rummenigge gets flagged offside. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Hernes. The Fry calmly anticipates. Çalhanoğlu. Barella. Çalhanoğlu, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rummenigge. The Fry does really well to win the ball there. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! He scores! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Di Marco charging forward down that flank. Conte. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Dumfries. Zielinski. That's played into space. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Martinez. And that is out of play. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Vardy chasing after it. Barella. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tries a shot! That's another chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So that's got things underway. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, he's taken it. He'll try from distance. The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Rice probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Bellingham. He's cut it out. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Luis Suarez.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
He intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Luis Suarez. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Luis Suarez. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Luis Suarez. He is through here! And he was alert to it.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Punched away. And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! And it's a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's through here. Now it's Messi. Now it's Vardy. And the shot! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's managed to get free. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Messi. Played into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's Luis Suarez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Has a go! It's their second corner of the game. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. He rises! And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a good ball through. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he was quick to react. Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's a nicely measured pass. And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
So their fourth corner of the game. Messi. Has a shot! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Not the most accurate pass. He's found a way through. That is a great ball. Hits one! Really well taken goal. Half-time imminent. What a time to score. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was
He's had a hit! And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, important interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Cambio de jugadores.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. And it's lofted through here. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it out wide. And he cuts out the supply.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And another try! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. The keeper deserves some sympathy there.
He's through, it's one-on-one, there's the shot! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing,
He's had a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish.
Shot a goal! It's there! They're back within reach! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Now it's Vardy, and Vardy! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vardy is offering a wry smile there.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, good-looking ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Nedved. Madrid can't breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made...
He's got full! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Floated up and over. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Pinches it off him. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a cracking ball. Messi. Now it's Messi. Crossed in. That's a decent clearance. Hullet. Now it's Shevchenko. He can run onto that. No, that's been intercepted. Bayer sends that a long way. Kante has created one goal already. And it's Vardy. Messi bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And smartly reclaimed. Bellingham. The defender is not giving up on this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he put it away? And yes, it's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
El dorsal
It's
6.
starting to look like a done deal now.
10. Messi. El dorsal 9.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
El dorsal 3.
Neither of these two want to come off second.
18.
Real
El
chance!
dorsal 13. El dorsal 11. Neymar.
Nicely
El
aimed
dorsal
pass.
7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Thinks one through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rice really struggling to influence the game. Great hit! He's scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so... Great chance! Pierre. Ledpied.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
And he's been shifted off it. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vardy. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's picked out the run. Thuram. Bellingham. Shifted upfield. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can
everybody,
see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Driving forward. And here's Batistuta. Oh, it's come loose. Belts one. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a little off target. That's a throw. Just eases him off the ball. He's gone forward. That's been cut out, well played. Pinged towards the front line. He's looking to set free a runner. And that's put paid to a promising move. Deftly away. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Looking for the run. Has a look and has a go. Vardy chasing after it. And he's picked out the run. Tries a shot! It's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
He's gone for goal! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Batistuta, good pressure, determined, intense. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Nicely aimed pass. Always onto this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even...
He's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
To Michelis. Oh, that's well spotted. Belletti. Some really good ball movement. Fiddles it through. Now it's Vardy. Davids. Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. Bellingham, and it's lofted through here. Oh, well played.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Good spot, he's seen the run. Nicely worked. And he's taking no chances there. Can he get it through? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Has been indicated.
Messi. And he welcomes it in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Interesting ball. Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. How would you review the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Madrid are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bellingham. Coming on.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 22, Beckham.
I was just lacking in accuracy. Belletti. That has not gone well. Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. He's had it taken off him. Threads one in. Hernandez. Conte. Well, that pass isn't the best. Shifted upfield. Vardy looks to get on the end of this. Rummenigge. Bit too much weight on the pass. Beckham.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, shooting chance! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
He's had a shot! He's kept it out just.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Defending of the He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Nicely weighted ball. That's an excellent interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And that should get the job done. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Almost an hour gone. And back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckenbauer clears. Madrid have it back and can go again. And it's Stoichkov. Beckham. Mbappe. Stoichkov. Messi. Now it's Vardy. He's found a way through. Oh, he's found him in space. Roberto Carlos. Messi. No way through the... Hones! He's got a goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
After 71 minutes.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
Coming on the field is number 6.
Madrid are having a ball here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. The ball has bounced loose now. And the shot! And he can't put it away.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Belletti. Batistuta.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Adams with a fine tackle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Vardy, Messi, and he's had it nicked away. Mbappe, and he's being shifted off it.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Fiore.
It's a poor throw that,
Coming
picked
on
off
to
with
replace him
relative
is
ease.
Number 9. Manuel Petit.
Conte. Stood up well to him there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Beckham. Now it's Torres. Mbappe. Into the last 5 minutes. Messi. He's got away. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, important interception. Petit. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rummenigge gets through on his own. Great hit! And he couldn't keep it down. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Conte. Ernest has found the net here, of course. And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Batistuta. Coming on the field is
unnecessary rip. And that will be it. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Ernest voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
You'll be able to catch today's match broadcast.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Great chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now that looks a decent ball. Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. Pull it. Back into the middle. Yaya Toure. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And here's Vardy. Rijkaard. Done delicately. Cannavaro cuts it out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard. Nesta. Nicked it back promptly. That is ended up in no man's land. Well read, nice interception. Over to the left. Rice. Rummenigge. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Camavinga, a searching ball that into space. No luck with that dink over the top.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hernes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Bullet. Decent hit! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Luis Suarez. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Vardy. Oh, no joy this time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Roberto Carlos. No, it's not getting there. Pernis. No, that's been intercepted. Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
There will be
Rummenigge.
added time.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's lofted through here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Suarez.
Madrid get the second half going.
Number 6, Roberto Carlos.
Cannavaro makes the interception.
Coming on the field.
Vieri.
Number 21.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Number 11.
Gently done.
Neymar.
So what can they
Number
make of
12,
this?
Pernis.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Zanetti. Rummenigge. Oh, that's a nice ball. Chips it through. Tries a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Madrid go into the lead. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
The attendance for this match was
Now it's Messi.
29,830.
And that's a throw-in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. Zanetti. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Rummenigge is on his own. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle. That's a half-decent try.
Messi did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Zanetti. Rice kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is good alertness. And it's Messi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now that's well seen too. Messi. Ernest. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He's in plenty of space here. He gets big! Oh, not the best of headers.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.